Hey guys, what's up? KyleHuntFitness. So this video is about Thanksgiving. By the way, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a great time with your friends and family and enjoying some good food, which is what Thanksgiving is all about. So, the title of the video is, should you track your macros on Thanksgiving? And really, I'm kind of spreading that, not just the flexible dieters out there and tracking your macros, but if you don't track your macros, which you probably should, but let's just say you don't track your macros. I guess what the video is really about is, should you be a strict dieter on Thanksgiving? And basically, there's only really one group of people that I think should be strict on Thanksgiving. So, they'll just get that out of the way first. So if you are currently in contest prep, if you're getting ready for a bodybuilding show, figure show, or men's physique, whatever you're doing, or you have a photo shoot lined up, which why the fuck would you line up a photo shoot during the holiday? But besides the point. Let's say you have a show coming up early next year, like a March show or a late February show. Like I know there are some shows in late February, early March where you're probably already started prepping. Probably early in prep, but you're probably already started prepping. What should you do then? Well, here's a couple suggestions. One, probably start if you have to prep over the holidays. I would probably say, well, I might want to start 4 weeks earlier than I normally would any other time of the year, because shit's gonna come up. Even for the most dedicated, hardcore people, shit comes up. Especially holidays, it makes it tough. You're not going to be 100% on your macros every day over Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. If you are, you're not going to be a very good friend. And you're not really going to be, especially if you're following the flexible dieting approach, as flexible as it is, you're still not going to be a good friend, because you're going to be so flexible during a contest prep. You can't go out on New Year's and get hammered and fit that into your macros. I mean, you can, but yeah, you probably can't. So, what I was going to say there is probably going to have to start a little bit earlier. Start your contest prep a little earlier so you can account for, a little bit of mishaps throughout the way. I mean, I think it's a kind of good strategy anyway, but besides the point. But here's a couple different things you do. That's one. Two, just use it as a refeed. Don't have, not a cheat meal. Not a free-for-all, just eat whatever the fuck you want all day long because it's Thanksgiving and you're on contest prep and you get one cheat meal. And if your coach does have you have one cheat meal, find a new coach, because cheat meals, it's kind of bullshit, really. I mean, I guess you can... I mean, I'm not 100% against having a free meal, untracked meal, which is kind of what I'm going to get to later with how I handle Thanksgiving. But, I do not like cheat meal. I've written about it on my website, KyleHuntFitness.com. Check out, I have a couple different articles that are both pretty popular on cheat meals, so either just Google that or go on the website and check that out. But I'm not a fan of them. So don't do a cheat meal, do a refeed. So... generally, refeeds are set up to where you have more calories during one day or a couple days during the week. Generally, more from carbs. So try to load up on the carbs, and even if you go a little bit over, if I was your coach, I wouldn't be too mad about it. But use it as a refeed. That's one way. Or another way is, depending on where your macros are at, just eat less food throughout the day, and then just try to fit in all your macros, or nearly all your macros, with one meal. So kind of like an intermittent fasting approach. So if you barely eat throughout the day, maybe have like a protein shake in the morning or something, and kind of save all your macros for your Thanksgiving feast, you're probably going to be alright. You'll probably have to, finagle a little bit, but you'll probably be alright, and you'll still be able to enjoy yourself with your family. So that's, if you're doing a contest prep or photo shoot or something like that, that's what I recommend. Outside of that, guys, think about it. Especially those of you who are following flexible dieting. You're flexible for a reason. This whole lifestyle, being flexible dieters, is so things like holidays come up and we don't miss a beat. We keep on going. And that doesn't mean that you have to be anal on Thanksgiving and fucking get into MyFitnessPal and making sure everything fits, because how flexible really is that? So this is how I handle it. I think tracking, I don't want to say don't track, because I think a lot of flexible dieters are just in a good habit of tracking their food every single day, whether it's on MyFitnessPal or another app, or just however you decide to track. You're in a good habit of it. So maybe wake up, eat normally, and track stuff, and then when you get to your Thanksgiving dinner, just have. I mean, you can still track. I'll probably still track it, but I'm not going to care what numbers are. I'm just going to eat, enjoy myself, and then jump right back on my macros the next day, Friday. And I'm not going to think twice about it. I'm just going to be fine. I'm going to eat, drink, do whatever I want to do on Thanksgiving and enjoy myself. I don't think, you know, as long as you're feasible, one day is not going to kill you. I mean, within reason. I mean, I've written about this too. You can do a lot of damage. That's why I don't like cheat meals. You can do a lot of damage in one day in one meal. And again, but if you don't have anything to really like a goal right now, like as in fat, especially if you're in not even in a fat loss phase, you're just maintaining right now or in a gaining phase, you'll be fine. Just don't overthink it. This is a flexible lifestyle for a reason, and remember what's important. Don't always think of just yourself, because I'll tell you a little story. Before, I mean, this is when I was younger, and I used to be really, really anal. Before I got into flexible dieting, we're talking like 5 years ago. When I first got into fitness, I was brainwashed like everybody else. I thought it was 6 meals a day of clean foods, 365 days a year. I was one of those hardcore bros. And it would be Thanksgiving. Oh, I didn't care. Thanksgiving, I'd sit at the table. I didn't really track anything back then, so whatever. I would just sit at the table. Nope, nothing besides white meat turkey and those special sweet potatoes my mom made for me with no butter or whipped cream or marshmallows or nothing. And the plain green beans. All that's what I'll be eating. Apple pie, pumpkin pie, nope, nothing. Nothing besides what I'll be eating anyway. That's no way to live. That's not sustainable. So you don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person. So I feel like I'm rambling. Anyway, hopefully you find this video informative. Hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. Be flexible on Thanksgiving. How to be flexible. It should be titled "How to Be Flexible on Thanksgiving." But alright, guys. Until next time. Peace.